Hello and welcome, it's Julie Cube. I'm here in Queensland, Australia. I'm going to just firstly quickly give you a demo because I get asked all the time, even though I have got videos out on it. How do you make kind of a bloom cell activator? And basically it's mostly I use Amsterdam paints to make like a lacy effect. I can get lots of cells and beautiful cells with my global paints and my global pouring medium, but to get a certain kind of lacy look I use this one. So it can be whatever it is about Amsterdam paints. They seem to have a really good effect at making kind of lacy cells. So I don't measure or weigh anything. I've just squeezed a bit of that titanium white into a little cup. I'm going to get my stirrer, and I'm going to put in this is some decanted Australian Floetrol, and it's just as simple as that. There's no silicone added. This is for the lacy look, and so I just pour, say, 50-50 paint and 50-50 paint, 50-50 paint, 50% paint, 50% Australian Floetrol. That's all it is. And you only really need a little tiny bit if you're going to swipe it or blow it, because it creates those lovely cells. I've found that it basically works on creating the lacy bloom effect on any kind of paints I use. So I'm going to use all my global paints today, but I'm just going to use this as a swipe colour for my background. So that's as simple as it is. And this is just a little paper cup, so I'm going to create a little lip, and that's my pouring medium. So I don't know if it can be thicker than that if you so choose. It seems to work a little better if it is thicker, but as you see, it sort of just dribbles off. It doesn't run too freely, so it's not thin by any means. So there you go. That is quick demo. I've been asked so many times about it, so even though I do it on a separate videos on my playlist for beginners or pouring mediums and things. So there you go. I've got this little canvas. Now I'm going to test out some, well, first of all, it's probably not a very nice colour, and you probably think, yuck, what is she doing? But this is going to be all about earthy colours in this particular pour. So I'm actually going to do my background as this. It's burnt umber, and it has a little bit of silver in it to send it metallic silver to give it its glistening away, and it has got the tiniest amount of black in there just to send it a little bit darker. So I'm going to pop it on there, and I'm going to, you can either use your a sponge brush, or this is my as you see, it's an offset spatula. It's an icing spatula that they use for cakes. So you can find this very cheaply in the department stores that sell tools for icing cakes, and it's probably far cheaper to buy it that way than a specialist paint tool, because then they come a lot dearer. I'm not worrying about the sides of my canvas at this point in time. You will see. Hopefully I definitely can either finish it or I can blow paint over the edges. So, but that is going to be my background, and it is actually just glistening because of the metallic I have in the paint. Rightio. So this is what I want to do. I've got an itchy nose again. I'm going to get my lacy maker, and I'm going to start, yeah, I'll start about there, show you why. So this is going to be my background, and this is how I'm going to create it. And I just use, which I've used a million times, this soft plastic file divider. You can wash it and do whatever with it and it just lasts and lasts. So this is what I use to swipe. I'm just going to pop my plastic in there very gently and then just pull it towards me and you'll see all those lovely lacy cells. I mean, I could really have a lot thicker line if I wanted to create more lacy cells, but I'm not sure if you're seeing it, but the laciness does come all the way down here. So it doesn't matter if there's some areas that miss because there's a lot more going to go on in this particular painting. So, but I just wanted to show you you can create a really lacy background just with that very easy, what they call cell activator. So it is just a bit of a lacy thing going on there. Now I'm not sure if I should leave that there. I think I will. I could add some more to, I mean, I could have, probably would have been better adding it in the middle. I just want to add a little bit more and go back the other way. Hopefully I can get some close-ups on this so you can see what gorgeous effects it really does have very, very simply. I'm not worried about it doing it perfect and it missing bits. Just wanted to show you a close-up of those lacy cells before I went on any further. Beautiful, because that's why it's abstract. You can really go to town and do all sorts. So this is really got lovely lacy cells, and you will see when I bring you down. But down here now is going to be some metallic loveliness. So I'm going to use this, I think this one is my, I always forget the names, Wicker. Okay, so I'm going to do like an L shape here. Run it off there, I guess. So got my wicker, and I've got some metallic antique gold. So I'm gonna put some of that in too. Probably way too much paint for this little canvas, as I always seem to do that. And then I've got just some like creamy, like a creamy off-white colour. I just wanted to add a bit of a different background. And then I have some metallic copper. I really don't need anything else in here, do I? I have got, this is called I call it my champagne gold, because I mix this myself with 50% metallic gold, 50% silver, and it becomes this gorgeous, gorgeous champagne colour, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to pop that in. Now I have got a greenish blue and a green, but I think I'm gonna, I had mixed to go in this, but I think I'm gonna leave it exactly as it is, and I'm going to just put a bit of a heat on it to burst any air bubbles, and it helps the paint absorb into the canvas. Now I'm going to use my little hairdryer that I found in a charity shop, and it's called a baby Liss. It's found in a charity shop. I can't find it online, but there is the same brand now, just different colour. There, that is gorgeous. That's very autumny. Now I don't know whether to blow it all down over here. Just add a bit more and blow it down over here. I think I should, to cover this corner here. So I'll just add a bit more of the base coat colour. And then I can bring you down and have a look at this lacy background. I'm going to add a little bit of that, more of this creamy colour. Oh, not too much. Definitely, where do I want to go with that? I will add a little bit of the champagne. Remember, I'm going to blow this one downwards, so and then a little teeny tiny bit of that, and just a wiggle of the. So I'm going to blow this down to cover the corner, but that's beautiful, really lovely. Okie doke. Let's go for gold on this. Which way shall I go? Wow, that's beautiful. So you can either finish your corners off with finger pops. So you just get your fingers and pop, 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 pop. And then it kind of adds like a balloon kiss on the side because you've finger popped it. So that's gorgeous. I'll just finish that off with the brown. But that is perfect. Look, those colours. Now I really do love those colours. Like I said, I've got a green mixed up here and a blue that I was going to add to this, but I'm going to save it for my next painting. I'm going to bring you down and have a look at this gorgeous laciness. Colours are really gorgeous. Would they go with anything you have in your home? So that's the gorgeous lacing effect as my background for this whole piece. You see, it just adds a really soft, sparkling, kind of a snowy effect, I guess, background. And it takes, you know, rather than just leave it as the solid burnt umber look, it just added a bit of something different. And there you go for this lovely colours that have come up super duper. Oops, I may have added one balloon kiss, may have. See, oh, it's true addiction. The colours are really super gorgeous. That would look you beaut on a nice big canvas with somebody that's got a kind of decor that's really earthy looking. But I'm really happy with that, guys. I hope you like it and give it a go. So what do you think of those colours? I think they're you beaut super duper. They're actually looking it through my camera now and looking it actually on the canvas. It's so much brighter on the canvas than it is through my camera. Kind of that yellow looks quite mustard here, but it's yeah, can't get the full look of it. Okay, I will be back tomorrow. Please take care. I hoped that you enjoyed the video and you may have got something out of it, some ideas. Remember, you don't have to do exactly as I do. You just take out of the videos you see anything that you choose and apply it to your own work. Make it your own, I say. Rightio, my lovelies. I'll say bye for now.